Hey guys, it's FiendFriends91 and I'm bringing you a video on kind of a topic I want to talk about, but it just came back to me recently. More because I've just been playing Pokemon X and, well, X really. Anyway, now the topic is endgame content. What happened to it? I've been playing a lot of games and what I know is a big difference between games that come out now and games that used to come out is the endgame content. Because after a game was done, especially if it was a single player only game, it used to be like they used to have so much stuff for you to do in the game that and it used to be planned, like after the game's done you can do this, you can do that, you can do that. Now it's just like game's done. I mean, we used to call it flipped. We used to be like, you beat a game, all right, now have you flipped it yet? We used to call it flipped when you get 100%. But now they're both the same thing. So it's like, wow, I'm like, what happened to games? And this really happened because I just beat Pokemon X, and what's after that? Anyway, we'll get to that later. There are three main reasons I think that endgame content has really disappeared. Now, my first reason has to just do with developers themselves and rush to games. I think that nowadays, more so than last time, because you guys remember growing up, we used to have a lot of games delayed. Not counting like Super Nintendo in them, because I don't even remember commercials for like Super Nintendo games too much. I remember just the game came out. That's all. I don't remember hearing about release dates or anything. All I remember is the game came out. Used to play it. But like N64 onward, or PS1 onward, I guess, you used to hear about games coming out, and a lot of times they used to get delayed. And I know we used to be pissed. As kids, we used to be pissed. We used to be like, why is this game not coming out? Like, I think it was Halo 2 was supposed to come out like, I don't know, earlier in the year, and then it came out like November or something. So we were really mad at first. But now there are so many games that come out and they're released and you can tell they're not finished. So now I'd be glad if the developers were like, let's just delay it, which sometimes they do, but a lot of times they don't. Like Battlefield 4 is a prime example. I mean, EA basically, or DICE basically admitted that they brought it out before it was ready. And I just, I want to go back to where developers only brought out a game when it was finished, not when they used to be like, oh, it's time to release the game, let's bring it out. No. Anyway, my second topic is one that actually improved games immensely, but has prevented endgame content, I think. At least I think. Online multiplayer. Online multiplayer allowed a lot of single-player only games to be online. The game I'm playing right now, Skyrim. I mean, they're making Elder Scrolls Online now. Elder Scrolls, the previous 5 were only single-player, and now they're making online because of online multiplayer. They can't do that with split screen. But with online multiplayer, they're able to take a single-player only game and make it online. Now, there are some good ones out there, like Assassin's Creed. I do enjoy the multiplayer there. And Assassin's Creed does have stuff for you to do after you beat the game. Well, at least 3 does. Brotherhood in them, I mean, you could do stuff that you missed, but it didn't have stuff specifically. Anyway, I don't think so, at least. But online multiplayer, I think what it made developers feel like is that the online is the endgame content. No, online is online. We still like endgame content. Yes, we don't mind the online multiplayer for certain games. Certain games it does make sense, but certain games it does. So really, with the online, it's like the developers seem to just treat it as though that's your bonus material right there that you get to play online. In fact, I think, what was it, Call of Duty now? When you beat Call of Duty, it says, well, that's the single player. Now go to online mode. Like, that's the bonus content. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's called online mode. I want bonus content in the single player. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, like, you look at Pokemon. I'm going to use Pokemon because Pokemon still does it. Pokemon has so many areas. Not like too much, but it has a bunch of areas where you can't even get to until after the game is beaten. So that's how dedicated they are to, even though Pokemon has online play now. But that's how dedicated they still are to giving you endgame content. I mean, that's how games should be. Have online play and have endgame content. That's games I want to buy. Anyway, the last one, which is the biggest impact, which I know people may get mad at, but the biggest impact I believe that prevented endgame content from being made in many games or stopped developers from wanting them to is achievements. Achievements though are kind of a nice idea. Achievements and trophies, really. I mean, people treat achievements as if that is the bonus content for after the online is done. And it's not, I mean, it's achievements are really just I'm kind of just like to say, oh yeah, I have better achievements than you, yeah, or it's just something to do. I will admit, some of the achievements are fun to get, like let's say an Assassin's Creed achievement was kill a dog while surfing on the beach with a tomahawk or something like that. Yes, that's a fun achievement to do. It's fun to get points for doing a really hard thing. But at the same time, an achievement is not bonus content. It's just something pretty. But I believe, because after achievements came out, people started to treat them kind of like as the end game content. You beaten the game, now go back to those levels and do those achievements. Like, now that you can jump higher, go back and get on that ledge and get that item that you couldn't get before. And it's like, no, that's not in-game content, that's an achievement. And I'm not gonna, I mean, a lot of times I'm not gonna just go and do something just for the achievement, unless it's something I really do want to do. A lot of times I just get achievements basically because I do them. I was gonna do them anyway. So to me, achievements is not, it's not end-game content. It's not that. And I really think achievements, when achievements came in, end-game content started to dwindle, because people want the achievements now. People don't so much want the end-game content. They want to get all the 1,000 achievements, gamer points, yay, or trophies. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents about where endgame content has gone. Some games still do it well, like I said, Pokemon X. In fact, JRPGs in general do endgame content pretty well. Maybe we just need to work on this Americans, because in American games we used to have plenty, or non-JRPG games, we used to have plenty of endgame content. Now I'm seeing it just dwindle. Anyway, that's just my little rant on endgame content. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and God bless.